So today I wanted to talk about old farm tractors and SHTF. In my area and in most rural areas, it's much easier to find old tractors than it is old cars and trucks. Due to the heavy-duty nature of tractors, a lot of really old tractors have survived to this day and are still operational. There's actually a sub-industry for supplying parts and working on them. Now, the importance of this is the fact that these older tractors have very simple ignition systems. EMP, electromagnetic pulse, grid down won't bother these machines at all. The second thing is a lot of the parts for these tractors can be made on a milling machine or a metal lathe by the home craftsman rather than the complicated machining procedures needed for modern equipment. These tractors also do not have any microelectronics in them. No solid state ignitions, none of that. Now, the other thing is most of these older tractors and a lot of the Belarus tractors that were imported up into the 90s and the Belarus 250 and 300 series tractors they're very economical on fuel. I have a Belarus 250 AS and that tractor will run all day on 14 gallons of fuel. So as you can see, for SHT transportation, when nothing's running, a farm tractor with a large wagon or several wagons gang together can transport a lot of people or equipment. You can use them for foraging, and most importantly, you can use them for planting food. Now, I know for a fact that if I had 200 gallons of diesel fuel, I could grow a whole lot more food with less hassle and no issues than using 100 people. That's just the way it is. A lot of these tractors are such labor-saving devices. In a lot of cases, a small farm tractor can equal 100 people's gardening labor. So that's something to think about. If you can store gasoline or diesel fuel, the appropriate antique tractor may be your best bet in SHTF. Now, one thing I would caution you on, a lot of the written manuals for restoring old farm equipment and old vehicles doesn't seem to be in the same mode of availability and commonality as they used to be. It seems over the last 10 years, the young generation has lost interest in doing this kind of stuff. So if you're interested in this material, this is a good book to get you started, How to Restore Your Farm Tractor by Robert Pripps. And there's a lot of others. I have another book on specific to magnetos and ignition systems. One thing I like about this book is the fact that they have diagrammatic representation of the primitive electrical systems that you would find on these older tractors. It shows you the components, it shows you in picture form what the stuff looks like, how it goes together. This is incredibly valuable because in SHTF, anything that you don't have to really think about and do by trial and error puts you way ahead. So please comment, share your thoughts. We'll see you on the next video.